Hey, what's going on, guys? This is TreeGuard2009. Welcome to my first ever video on YouTube. I'm going to teach you guys something simple today. I'm going to teach you guys how to solve the 3x3 Rubik's Cube. This isn't what I intend to do every single time, but this is what we're going to start out with on my channel, so let's get straight into this. Now, before we go hop into anything, we need to do our basic cube notations. So I'm going to try and run through these quickly. R prime, L prime, U prime, D prime, front prime, back prime. Those are all the basic notations you will need, but we will not need the down. So let's get straight into this. Now, of course, it needs a good mix-up, so we're just going to give it a good scramble. This does work if you follow the instructions correctly. Okay, let's get into this. So, the first step you got to do, make sure that you've got orange and red across from each other, green and blue across from each other, and white and yellow across from each other. If you got that, you're good to go. Now, so first you want to find the yellow center. And then here's what you want to do. So you want to take these edges with the white. Doesn't matter what you do, you just put them up there. So you have to go find them. So say you have something like this. This is where it gets a little tricky. But I'm going to teach you how to do it, because if you look, you can't put it up there. So let's get into this. So this is what you need to do. You need to go R, U, and then front. I'll teach you how to solve these problems later once we have all three. There's another one we gotta fix. R, U, front. And then the last one is a simple just bring up. Now, you should have this once you're done. Taught you how to deal with the stuff on the side, so let's continue. Now, you see how we've got this thing, we call it the daisy. You're going to want to go to this side. So you see how the green side is lined up? You're going to want to bring that side, you just want to bring it down to the white face. So it's lined up, so that part's just like lined up. So the next step is, this step is very simple. See how this orange is lined up? Bring it down. Find this is red. Here's the red center. Bring it over. Bring it down. Here's the blue center. That must be the blue edge. Bring the blue edge over, and then bring it down. Now, if you guys have made it this far, here's what your cube should look like. It should have a white cross on the top, and then 4 of the same color strips connecting to the white centers. Sorry about that. So if you have that, you're good to go. If you do not have that, watch the first step over again. Okay, next step is it's a little more complex, but very easy. It only requires a few moves. The move that we call this is actually kind of a bad word, so I'm not going to mention it because I might get demonetized. So you see this white corner, right? And you see the orange and green edge. These orange and green edges, say it was all the way over here, have to be matched up with their 2 centers. So you're going to bring it over like that. Now if you have it like this, you do this move. R, U, R prime, U prime. Now if you want, you can just practice that move a few, because that's the only move we're going to be needing. So I'm going to go over it again with you guys. R, U, R prime, U prime. That's it in reverse. Now, if you've done that, it should just place the corner. Now let's keep going. Let's do it again. R, U, R prime, U prime. That places that corner in. So here's what you gotta do for this one. I'm gonna try and make this one so it's a little bit more complex. So you see how you can't just put that in, it won't go in. But we know how to deal with this. You go R, U, R prime, U prime. 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 Doing all that should get you that in place. And now we can bring this last one over. We got to do all those again. So R, U, R prime, U prime. 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 Now guys, if you've made it this far, you've made it past the second step. Let's take a look at the cube. That you should have solved the entire white face, and you should have made 4 T's, kind of like 4 miniature T's. If you made it that far, congratulations. If you haven't, go back and watch step 1 or step 2 if you need to. Step 3 will be solving the entire middle layer. Now, this one gets a bit tricky. So, say you had it over here. So, you want to bring this edge over to match its center, so like that. So right next to it should be its top. Now we're gonna go over this in 2 different ways. We're gonna do the right side and the left side. So since we've got this going to the right, we have to do the right, which is up, R, up prime, R prime, front, R prime, front prime, and then R. Doing that move should put it into place. Just like that. It should be connected in. If you need to watch it again, go back and watch it, but I'll be doing multiple ones. Now we've got that same, we gotta do that again. So R, U, wait, what am I doing? Okay, so U, R, U prime, R prime, front, R prime, front prime, R. Now just like that, that puts it in place. Look at this, we got a middle layer in place. Now, I'm trying to want to see if, there, perfect, we've got a one going to the left. Now for the left, you gotta do this move, which is up prime, L prime, up, L, front prime, L, front, and then L prime. Doing that, you should put that in place, and now you've got one more of this. So you just got to do the front move from the beginning, and that should give you the entire middle layer. Okay, now I know what you're all asking. So say you had a corner like this, so you did every other one, or even if you didn't, but you just had this. This is a super easy fix. All you do, you can find a random one on the top, and then do that move, on whatever side you have it on, to completely take out that, and then you just do the move again, and then that fixes that. Congratulations, guys! If you've made it this far, you are almost done. The parts that we still need to do is the entire top layer, and then, or the yellow side, and then the top layer. We're almost done, guys. You guys are doing good. Okay, you're gonna learn how to solve the top side now. So you ready? Here we go. So you're gonna want to bring, say you have a little L like this. You have a little L like this. Bring it to the top so it's like this. Okay, now there's a move that you gotta do, so bear with me here. So you gotta go R. Okay, wait. Yeah, so you gotta go R. Hold on, guys. Sorry about that, guys. Okay, so once you have the little arrow, you kind of want to do this. So here's what you want to do. You want to do front, U prime, your U, R, U prime, R prime, front prime. Now as you can see, you've got this. Now I'm going to go back a few steps. Okay, so let's say you've got this thing that looks like a bar, okay? If you've got the bar, you want to do this move, which is front, R, U, R prime, front prime, no, U prime, front prime. Now, once you get the cross, it's all downhill from here. There's this one move that you have to do repeatedly, over and over again. With whatever one you get, as long as it's not the arrow or the cross, here's what you do. It's called the right soon. R, U, R prime, U prime, R, U2, and then bring it back down. Want to do that again. R, U, R prime, U, R, U2, and bring it back down. Now, if you're like me, and you had exactly like me, you should have the white side done. But if you're not, I'm going to try and get to your pace. Okay, so say you had something like this. You tilt it to whatever side you want, you do the right soon. Once again. Okay, now if you get this, you're going to have to do the right soon twice. Well, I think so. So, R, U, R prime, U, R, U2. Yeah, and then that should get you the cross. And then you line it up with this one that goes to your right. Go R, U, R prime, U. Do that move again. R, U, R prime, U, R, U2. And done. Guys, you are on the very last, two steps. Are you guys ready to finish solving the 3x3? Here we go. Now this is one of the trickiest steps, but you use the same move. So you look around your cube and say you found something like this. You'd bring it to the back side like this. If you found something, let's say like this, yeah, you still do the same move, okay? Don't freak out. Even if you have that, just do the same move. Just you'll have to do it twice. So this one is R prime, front, R, back prime, R, front prime, like, and then R prime, back prime, R. Now if you got that, congratulations. I'm going to show you what to do if you get that. If you get the two, if you get something like, let's say like this, so you'd point it to the red side and then you'd want to do this, which is the same move again, and then you want to find the part that you, okay, of course I've already had a solved part, so you have to do that again. For me, I'm just going to really quickly fly through that. Okay, now that that's through, even if you have this, so you put it toward the back, and you do that move again. I'm doing it slow, because my voice is starting to hurt a little bit. Just like that. Now, if you get something like this, you are on the very last move or two moves. And this is the move. R, U prime, R, U, R, U, R, U prime, R prime, U, R prime, twice. Now, if you get it again, just do that again. Do that same move again, and voila! That's the cube solved. Now I'm going to show you another case. Say you have a thing like this. Oh, come on. If you have a, like, imagine this being green and this is red. Just do that move again, and this being blue. Just imagine that. You do that again, and then after you do that, say you ended up with something like this. Let me just do the move. You just kind of do that move. Say you ended up sorry, this is taking a little longer. Okay, you know what? I'll make a link to the video in the description below for troubleshooters. If you guys can't figure out the rest of it, just leave a comment down below. That was my video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please like and subscribe the video, and make sure to turn on post notifications to never miss an upload. That's all I got time for today. Thank you guys so much for watching. Bye!